Okay, guys, this is the chief here. I want to talk about today. All right, let's talk about that. Let me get this off here first. All right, I want to talk about what happened today in Baltimore. No one really knows about or paid attention to. Today, while the Ravens were playing in London today, all right, the Ravens are a dominating team. The Jacksonville Jaguars are not that dominating, but for some reason, today, the Jacksonville Jaguars absolutely dismantled the Ravens. Absolutely dismantled them, unlike they've ever been dismantled before. And if you thought it was weird, it was, because when they scored the 29th point, okay, which is a 9-11, by the way, when they scored the 29th point on the Ravens, it was 29-0 before the extra point, exactly at 11:27 a.m. here in Baltimore. The lights went out completely. All the electricity cut out exactly at 11:27. There is two 9/11s there, okay? That's saying something to me. That's telling me that the Delmarva area with this new hurricane out here, L, which is Lee, it's really called L. If you want to call it Del, you can call it Del, okay? We can use it as a Delmarva. We have Maria, right? We have L, or Eel, or Lee out there. Okay, if you take it that way, we have Maryland for Maria and Virginia with the IA on the end of Maria, and now we have Delaware. So we have the whole Delmarva area here in play for a up and coming either false flag or PSYOP again, like we had with a storm, or possibly something else. I'm not sure the storm is even going to be the actual accident or the actual false flag. I don't know that. But we need to be prepared here in Baltimore on the 29th. And every city actually needs to be prepared right now on the East Coast. I would be. If I was Massachusetts, if I were New York. If I was in New York, I don't think I'd be there, because that's one of the top worst cities in symbolism that they do to absolutely... They absolutely use New York all the time as an example. So, and I don't like, I would never, if I lived in I wouldn't even want to live in New York. There's too much going on there, too much symbolism. They're constantly attacking New York all the time. So I'm worried now about this, the 29th here. We have symbolism. Why? It's because this came back on exactly 17 minutes later, and that's not a lie. I sat here and timed it. All right, so 11:27, 9/11 we have, okay. We also have a 17, right, for how long it was. And then we also have the kill number for when it came back on. And you're not going to believe what happened. And this is absolutely true. You can check this out yourself in the timestamps. But as the Ravens game was still going on, the electricity was out. It came back on exactly at 11:40. And then what happened at that point? At that point, the Jacksonville Jaguars scored their 44th point, and Ravens had not a damn touchdown, nothing. The Ravens defense is like one of the number one defenses in the league. All right? This is absolutely not supposed to happen, okay? It shouldn't have happened. It should have never happened. We know that they threw the game. We know the games are all orchestrated. We know how they work. It doesn't matter, okay? They do what they're told. So when you scored a 44th point and our electricity comes on 11:40, that tells me something. That's a double kill number right there, guys. That's a double kill. It's 244s. Does that mean D.C. and Maryland, like Baltimore, D.C.? Really, D.C. and Baltimore need to be on the clock here. Ocean City, Maryland could be in trouble because they're on the coast. Delaware is right next to that. And then you got New Jersey, and then you got southern PA right here above Baltimore. So if that rainstorm just sits out there in the eye off of the coast of Baltimore, or off the coast of the Delmarva area, Virginia, Maryland line, all it has to do is just sit there and dump rain on us. And we saw how the ships will just pick up the water from the bay and just dump it right on top of the city. It takes less than 3-4 hours for it to be completely. If you go back and look at time lapses of the Houston storm, or the Florida storm, you can see these apartment complexes, or it might even be, I believe it's Houston. They have time lapses of Houston where people took their cameras and just sat there and put it on the parking lot, and you can see over a few hours how the parking lot went from nothing to 3 feet of water, just from rain. So this is how they've been doing it. We know the weather ships are creating the chaos. We already know that John Kerry and the president of France said that. The prime minister said climate chaos with 500 days. The 500 days were up on September 5th, 9/23. I'm sorry, 2015, not September 5th. That's when those 500 days ended. So as of those days, I mean, we've been getting our asses whipped, and everybody else has too. So we have all these false flags for depopulation that is in full swing right now. So if there's truthers out there talking about depopulation, then I credit them. But if you're a truther right now, you want to know what a flag is for a real truther channel. If you're not talking about depopulation right now, if you're not beating the hell out of it, because it's going on right now, and even they can see it. If you're not talking depopulation, then you are a fake channel. And if you're not talking about it and you're a real channel, then you are obsolete to this cause. Get the hell out. We don't need you. You're hurting us. All you shills are talking about nothing, okay, but distractions. About the economy, about Russia, about North Korea. All that shit is a distraction right now when Americans are being killed left and right under our noses. Human beings are being exterminated by reptilians. And I love these trolls who are in on it. If you're a human being and you're a troll, you must be a moron, because they're going to kill you too. Don't think that you're not going to get killed. Unless you're a reptilian, you're getting your ass killed. I don't care who you are. Unless you suck the tit of the New World Order, you're not going to be here anymore. Especially people like myself who are not going to stand for it. Okay? I'm just not going to stand for it. If I have to die that way, I got to die that way, and I don't care. I don't care if I die tomorrow. I don't care. I will make a stand, and I'm not going to allow these people to walk into my life and just dictate what the fuck they're going to do. All right? They're not doing it here in Baltimore. You come to my house, I swear that's going to be the end of you. If you think I'm not going to protect myself, that's ridiculous. If you're living in Baltimore, prepare yourself right now in your low-lying areas in East Baltimore, West Baltimore, and South Baltimore. Right now, you need to be prepared. And in D.C., you need to be prepared all around that area. Even the beltway of 495 and 695. The whole area from 695 to 495, well, 95 South, that whole area is in play right now. Okay? That's where they're going to get you. You're going to try to leave, they're going to block off the exits. Okay? Right there on 95. You're going to try to leave, they're going to block off the exits on 29. You're going to try to leave, they're going to block off the beltways, okay? Do not allow yourself to be inside this kill zone during this storm if it happens. If there's no storm, then good. But be prepared to bug your ass out, be without electricity for a long time, get some food and water and ammunition if you're going to stay, and you need to be prepared, because those people down there, it's like a fucking body snatchers revival down there in fucking Houston right now. And Jacksonville, why is Jacksonville and Baltimore playing when there's storms coming? And that was scheduled over a year and a half ago. That's why. They knew Jacksonville was getting their ass whooped. Jacksonville's in London with Baltimore right now. Isn't that fishy? Is that like a coincidence, you think? No, it isn't a coincidence. The same people that are doing it made the schedule. And I told you how it correlates. The NFL correlates, and so does Major League Baseball and everything else. Professional sports correlate with the symbolism and numerology of rituals, sacrifice of this country, of Americans and human beings in this country. They're in on it. They're part reptile now. A lot of the players are reptilian from that bloodline, and I've proven that a million times, okay? I know all about the NFL. That's where I worked for 17 years. So if you want to attempt to try and, discredit that, forget about it. I swear to God, I'll pull your pants down in front of all your little troll friends and beat your little ass. That's right, just like fucking kindergarten. I'll make you feel that way. So be prepared now. D.C., Baltimore, Delmarva, the whole area, Virginia, Delaware, Virginia Beach, Chincoteague, the outside beltway of D.C., Prince George's County. Be prepared in Prince George's County, not in Montgomery County, and not in the other, in that county's up top, because those counties in Northern Virginia and that area around that area are rich. They're not going anywhere. But if you're not part of the Masons and you're in that county, you will want to protect your home. But they're coming after the low-income people from D.C. and Baltimore right now. This is it. We're on the clock, guys. It's time. They're coming to us. They're coming to us. They're coming to the East Coast right here at the Mid-Atlantic region. It's been all over these storms. The names have been all over these storms. Now we have Delaware in play. And now we have something to worry about. We have symbolism in Baltimore. Lights went out for 17 minutes on the 9/11, 11:27. Time to get your ass started. Okay? Time to get your ass up and rolling. It's time to prepare yourself to either bug out or be prepared to bug in. And people, this is not a joke. Okay? I wish this was a damn joke. But I'll show you how the NFL is connected to this shit after this. I'm going to show you a video. And guys, God bless everyone. Protect your friends, protect your neighbor. Ask for Holy Spirit for the help. Get prepared to be ready, guys. God bless.
All right, you got.
All right, you got 9-11. You got the kicker 9 and the holder 11. All right, he's going to watch what he's going to do. He's going to let this guy come in. All right, no one. This guy right here for Pittsburgh is supposed to pick up this outside guy, not this guy. This guy here that goes down that way. You see how they overcrowded the line right here? All they have to do is bring this guy, another lineman, over here. Okay, that's all they had to do. All they have to do is bring this tackle right here. See how he's nobody on him? They had to bring this tackle over to here and take this guy off the line and pull him back. That's all you have to do to block that. All right, it's done every day in football. So why not? Why aren't they going to do this? Because he's the guy that's going to block this. Watch, and this is the guy who's going to catch the ball. This guy on the end, both ends. See him? This is orchestrated to the point where it's ridiculous.
Watch this one. Not sure you're going to believe this.
I'm not sure you're going to believe this, which translates into you shouldn't believe this because it's not real. Okay? That's what it translates to.
Chris Boswell.
There's your player. 85 misses the block. Number 13. And there he goes right past him. He didn't even touch him. Let's go back again and watch that. This is set up on purpose. Watch the block. Watch the guy on the end. He just lets him go right past him.
You're going to believe this. Chris Boswell on for a Pittsburgh field goal. The Bears block it.
Okay.
And he goes right into the arms of Marcus Cooper.
It goes right into his arms.
For a touchdown.
He was supposed to grab the ball anyway and run it. He was supposed to stop at the 1 yard line, let the guy knock it out of his hand, and there's a 17 right there. All right, there you go. That's called fake ass NFL orchestrated plays for numerology and for rituals and predictive programming. These are numbers that they show for dates and disasters. All right, guys. Hopefully you saw that. If you want to go back and look at it, you can see it again. They were all positioned in the wrong position. No one was even going to touch that guy. I'm going to let you see it one more time. Not one person was positioned to touch that guy, and that's not how it works in the football. You have time to line up in front of him.
All right, you got to watch this one. Not sure you're going to believe this. Chris Boswell on for a Pittsburgh field goal. The Bears block it.
One more time. I messed it. Sorry. My TV's so fucked up now. I can't even watch it.
Picture one about Eli Manning on the
All right,
you
one more
got to
time.
watch this one. Not sure you're going to believe this. Chris Boswell on for a Pittsburgh field goal.
Nobody blocks the guy. It was almost like everybody stopped. Watch. They just completely stopped. Watch. Watch the whole line stand up and do nothing. See it? No, everybody was in on this. Everyone on the field. Yeah, he'll stop at the goal line on purpose. He knows 89's coming. Boom, there it is. You see it? That's on purpose. Bingo, bango. And if you take the number 4, check this out. Watch this out. Watch that. If you take the number 4 right here.
He is off to the races for a touchdown.
Stop. If you take that number 4, I'm sorry, it wasn't 9-11. It was a 4. If you take the number 4, just the holder, you have a 17 right there, and a 4 is a 21. You have a 13 right here. Why did he stop right there, guys? All he had to do was cruise in the end zone. He did this on purpose. Okay? If you don't know what's going on in football, then maybe you should stop drinking so much during the game and pay attention. All right? Because that's what they're counting on. They're counting on you getting totally obliterated and not worrying about it.
He gets cocky and
he doesn't get cocky.
slows down at the 1 yard.
He gets fucking paid, people. He doesn't get cocky. Y'all have a good day. God bless.